Hello guys, this is Squaidsgaming here. I am bringing you a video of the new update on the dev build with the UAVs and the UAV operators. I'm going to show you how it works. Um, yeah, I personally think this is a really cool addition. In operation stuff, it would be really useful. Like, let's just say you have people over in Camino, potential intel that there's HVTs there. You can simply start up your UAV, send it over at a high range, and let it do its thing. You can either control it manually or let it be computer guided, really, and all you can do is sit back at base, watch it as it goes over, and pick up intel that way, which I think is a really neat addition. Be a lot easier on operations for like ground units. Like, let's say they're getting shot, they don't know where from. You can either send like your UAV drone in, or what they do have, which I think is another really cool thing, is this data, which is basically like a remote control helicopter that you can send in, and it can laze targets for the UAV to destroy, things like that. And they're pretty nifty. They're small, hard to detect. So I mean, you could always have that following a unit, which I think would be pretty good going. And across the valley, maybe send it over, see what's going on over there before you send your guys in, because last thing you want to do is put your men in danger. So anyway, getting onto the thing here. To start the map, you're going to want to go onto your editor and select this start editing mode, this one guy here. For the Greyhawk and stuff to be manned, what you're going to want to do is double click here. You're going to want to sorry about this, blue film, sorry. Go onto autonomous here, and you're going to get a list of AR-2 data, MQ4A Greyhawk, the UGV Stomper, and the UGV Stomper RCWS. The Greyhawk is the traditional UAV, which comes with rockets on. The data is the remote controlled helicopter. UGV Stomper is your mobile sort of a UAV computer base, which you control them all from, slash set up. And this one is pretty nifty. I'll show you this one later. It's got a gun on it that can be remote controlled from back at base, so you could literally send this in. I'll show you. I'll send it into our game area, and it can just go in there and shoot targets for you, which is pretty cool. So anyway, so if you want to, let's say, get a Greyhawk or whatever, you just go down to your thing, make sure it's blue 4, or if you're playing as op 4. So autonomous, select the Greyhawk and click OK, and it'll spawn one in. Now I'm going to hold shift and rotate it, so you can take off on the runway. And to move units, you're going to want this one man selected. So basically, you're going to drag that. You're going to want to drag that to the runway to take off. One issue that I have found with this so far is once I've tried to get the UAV to take off before, and it goes over here onto the dirt, and once it goes onto the dirt, it decides not to want to move, really. A bit like that AC-130 mod, if anyone's tried that out. If you get it on the dirt, it does not want to move. But yeah, so I'd say the best plan of action would be to take off manually, and then let the computer take over. So let me hit preview here and jump right in. Oh yeah, also one other thing that I need to say is how I spawned these in here. You're going to want to do the same, but go on to player and men, and then you'll see actually, I'll show you quickly. Yeah. Here, you want to be a UAV operator, so just simply go blue 4. Go to men. Here, you want to scroll right down to the bottom and be a UAV operator. Okay, and there's a UAV operator there. He's if you want to play as him, sorry, you're going to want to click here and click player, and then you'll spawn as him. So let's continue. So you're going to spawn in here. You see your 2 UAVs here. Massive pack on your back. This is the UAV terminal. And what you're going to want to come here, you want to go here. You can assemble your data. So it's pretty cool piece of machinery here. And what we are going to do to start these up, you're going to want to go on your mouse wheel, scroll down, hit space or whatever you've got the accept key, open UAV terminal. Now you're going to see this. It's going to be a bit like, hey, why can't I get any of these, or why can't I select them? You're going to want to go here, and you're going to want to right click on him and connect to terminal UAV, UAV, and you're going to see here this. Now, just for example, I can click here. Needs the engine on first. Click take control. Okay, you can go first person or third person. Stay in third person because it looks cooler. Press Q to start up the engine. And when you're ready for takeoff, hold Q and basically just get it up into the air. It doesn't even, it's pretty short takeoff space this needs at the moment, so just going to build up a bit of speed here. And there we go. UAV is in the air. Now, what you then can do is do release UAV controls. So now it's flying on its own, right? So you can select places for it to go by left clicking this time on the map, and it will go there. So let's say let's take it to Arma3, right? Then you want to right click, type. You can do any of these. So land, loiter, support, guard, sentry, hold, seek, destroy. So I'm just going to do guard here. And then you want to right click again, behavior. So I'm going to have a possible civilians there, no one around, never fire, and altitude. This is the cool bit. You can do copy ground, so therefore it will. Sorry, I just think it's so cool down here. You can see what it's doing. And look, it's me down there. So basically, this thing will probably just circle around the whole of Arma3, around that point. As you can see, now it's turning to do a 360. You can select copy ground. So this one will follow the ground pretty much. So if it's a hill, it'll fly low, then follow the contours of the hill up. It won't actually touch the ground, so that should be fine. Low profile, well, it's quite self-explanatory. It'll be hard to detect. Travel altitude, so click travel altitude. This is the altitude that you want it to travel distances across the map. See now it just adjusted, it went a bit higher. You can do high altitude. You can see now it's going higher. Or very high altitude. This is if you definitely don't want it to be detected. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, right? So I'm gonna take control of it again. Okay, but I'm gonna do scroll down. Take UAV turret controls. So now the computer is steering the UAV still, but if I right click in, I can see the base and everything. At the moment, I'm on a laser designator, so see that red laser that's just come up? This is because I have left clicked on an area and holding the laser designator. Now, for the rockets to fire where you want them, you're going to want to hold the laser designator on that specific place. Which would be quite annoying if it's moving, but it's not too difficult unless it does that. See, so now it will lock onto anything on the ground. Let's say you've got a transport thing here, or possibly over there you have some HEMTs. I'll show you blowing them up later, but for the time being, that's just how you get to laser designator controls. So release UAV controls. I'm going to leave this UAV flying around there. Just hit escape to cancel, get out of it. Right, now here you have a UVG stomper. You can You can even ride in it. Like, seriously, how cool is this? This one is just one that can scout out. It doesn't have a turret or anything on it. So basically, you're just going to want to go to Open UAV Terminal. Same thing again. Right click on it, connect to UAV Terminal, take control. So basically, you drive this as you would a normal thing. As you can see, my guy here, he's not driving a thing, he's just on the UAV terminal. So this will just drive around, get things up for you, show you certain things that you want to see, maybe over mountains or whatever. So if I release UAV controls, I can, let's send it on the trip here. Now if you press control, you can actually set a whole course for it to go to. So I'm holding down control and just left clicking here. So I'm going to make it go all the way up and down the runway there. Let's make it do a little loop-de-loop. And then come back and park here. So you can do the same thing, types, you can destroy guard support, behavior, open fire gauge at will. It can't open fire because it's got nothing on it, so, you know, pointless on that. You can do it with this one though. So as you can see, it's doing it. So now I back out of that. It's basically driving my guy around. He's not doing anything. It'll just follow the waypoints that I've set. I know you can't see this, but my hands are off the controls. I'm not touching my keyboard or my mouse or anything. So this is a really neat piece of kit, which will definitely come in useful when you're looking at areas that you need to go into. Okay, so now, whoops. Next one. Oh, another thing. I'll actually show you when you get back. So, here. Oh yeah. The other thing is, if you want to connect back to your UAV that's flying around, just right click on it, connect to UAV terminal, you'll see it again. And you'll see its path and everywhere it's going. So, connect to UAV terminal. So I'm just going to bring him in here. Smoke screen. Don't know about that yet, actually haven't tried that out. Alright. Anyway, so basically I'm just going to bring this back in here. So this is the one which has the camera on. Let's just, you know, you can scout ahead. Release UAV controls. Right. Let's get out of here. Now, another really cool thing right here. This bad boy. I'm actually going to get in for this one. So, open UAV terminal. Zoom in on it. Connect to UAV terminal. Right. Let's send this guy over here. Let's bring him all the way down to the end of the runway. And then I'm going to make him come here. Nope. I want to come here. There we go. Behavior. There we go. I'm just going to allow him to get down there. So I'm going to back out of this. This is the mounted gun, okay? So whilst it's driving, I can take the turret control. So now I'm in the turret whilst it's driving. How cool is that, huh? So this is being operated by the computer. And what's it doing here? It's following the roads to get to its objective, which I think is a pretty damn awesome thing. The only problem which I would see with this is that it wouldn't be able to detect the IEDs and stop in time. So if there were any IEDs, this might get blown up, which would be a sad thing because it's pretty damn awesome, and I can imagine it's pretty damn expensive. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly release UAV controls and UAV terminal. So yeah, basically, to get to this position here, it's going to follow the roads, which I think the developers have done a really cool job with this. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't go down the runway because you know it could be packed with aeroplanes or whatever, which this won't know, so it could just go along here and get stuck in hit an aeroplane or something, which you wouldn't want. But yeah, now finally we have got the data, so let's take control of this bad boy. It's just like controlling a helicopter or aeroplane or anything like this, so you can, at the moment, just taking this off, flying around or whatever. Let's just land it quickly. These are quite easy to blow up though, like if you hit into something they might blow up, which isn't very good. So release UAV control on this one. So let me see, I want to see this guy down here. So see, like, it's damaged just from landing on the ground. So you guys are going to need to be careful with this. So I think you can possibly load up stuff into it, so it's only got one designated battery in. Possibly maybe you can put more batteries in. Not 100% sure about that, but as you can see now, it's flying there. So if I go to my guy, don't know if you can see it in the air yet, but it'll be flying over here pretty soon. So yeah, you see the guns like tracking, just looking all around. Where is it? It's pretty slow though, that's the only thing. Like, if you're going to use it, you're going to have to send it out well in advance. I'll just eject quickly from here. It should definitely be on its... did that... no. No, it hasn't, thank God. Okay. So it definitely is on its way, okay. That's good. So actually, you come here. Altitude. Oh yeah, sorry, it's got the same thing here, so I can copy ground. It'll do all the same stuff there. The other thing is, got turret controls again, so that's just going to fly back to its normal place. It is a bit loudy though, that's the only... Loudy? It's a bit loud, that's the only problem here. But you can laze targets. Here. Which you can send the UAV into. And this one is a lot more stable, so I'd probably say target stuff with this and then send the UAV in, because this is a lot easier to use for targeting. So I'm going to release UAV controls. Let's get my UAV and see if I can blow it up. Here we go. Next terminal. You are going to come here, and you are going to behavior, destroy, behavior, open fire. Ah shit, actually I better get out of here quickly. But yeah, I mean look, there it is up there. If there was a ground unit just down here, I wouldn't hear it. I don't know it's here. Maybe just about... Now I can just about hear it. But if I had it at high altitude, there's no way you would hear that. No way. You can see here's my UAV coming in now. Yep. Firing rockets. Firing rockets at anything it likes at the moment. I haven't really been able to control the rocket fire by the computer, like it doing that itself yet. Once I discover that, guys, I'll definitely be sure to put up a video on how to do that. But at the moment, I think it's only really manual fire that will work for the rockets. Yeah, but I hope this video has been useful to you guys. Once again, this is a really cool addition to Arma3, which, once it's fully developed, I think it's going to be a really cool game. So if you have any questions, please comment down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Or if you want any helps or any tips on editing stuff like this, yeah, just message me on that. Also, like, comment and subscribe. Thanks guys.